Welcome back to Cooking with Cookie. Today we're going to do Shawnee Mac special. One of my buddies asked me to do my Brussels sprouts because he thinks his are lacking. So with that, we're going to fry up some bacon, and then we're going to cut up some Brussels sprouts. And after we cut up the Brussels sprouts and get everything in the oven, we're going to do a balsamic vinegar reduction for the glaze. So with that, I'm going to get started. I'm going to heat up the cast iron skillet. Today we're using just a standard cast iron skillet. I like to do that because I can throw it right in the oven from the stove top. I'm going to preheat the oven to 400 degrees, and we'll get started with cutting up the bacon. Now, the bacon is going to be, I use thick bacon, and we're going to cut it into bacon bits. It's real important if you don't have a sharp knife, this will drive you absolutely crazy. But having a sharp knife helps. Another thing that you can do to make it a little easier to cut the bacon into bacon bits is freeze it. I didn't do that today because I keep my knives pretty sharp. All right, it's about a half pound of bacon. It's going right in our pan. So when I cook bacon, I use medium heat, and you know, if you have a seasoned cast iron skillet, you don't have to worry about anything sticking. Okay, so we got our Brussels sprouts. Fresh Brussels sprouts always better. You know, when I was a kid, my mom tried to feed me Brussels sprouts, and they were the frozen kind, came in a paper container. It was absolutely disgusting. It took me till I was in my 40s before I could eat Brussels sprouts again. So fresh Brussels sprouts. What we're going to do, we're going to cut the stem, and then cut it in half, throw it in the bowl. Okay, we're not trying to cook the bacon all the way. All right, so this is about the time when we're going to take it out. All right. So now we take our extra virgin olive oil. Even though we got a little bit of bacon grease that we're going to cook this in, just toss that up real good. Granulated garlic, because you know we love the garlic. Don't be shy. So in between each spice, I like to shake it up to make sure everything gets well incorporated. I'm going to use white pepper. Looks like a lot, it's not really a lot. All right, and then it's real simple. We turn the heat off. We turn the heat off so that when we dump this in, we don't have splatter everywhere and burn ourselves, right? So just, ideally what you want is one layer, but we got a skillet. Then we take our half pound of bacon, we put it along the top. And how about that? Just like magic, it's ready for the oven. Okay, so we got 18 minutes. We're gonna do a balsamic vinaigrette reduction. To do the reduction, it's pretty simple. Medium heat, balsamic vinegar. I like to cover the bottom of the pan, right? Because what we're doing, we're gonna make this reduce. It's gonna like thicken and it's gonna become almost like a glaze. The reduction takes about 3 minutes on the pan. So because I like my garlic, add a little bit. So we got 2 minutes left before we pull our Brussels sprouts out. We got the reduction down to where it's like almost like chocolate syrup for your ice cream, although I don't recommend putting this on ice cream. Probably wouldn't taste very good. Just leaving that on low. Again, this is gonna take all the flavor of that balsamic vinegar and it's gonna intensify it, plus the garlic that we added, in addition to the garlic and the white pepper that we put on the Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts are gonna come out, like I said, in a minute and a half. That's 18 minutes of cook time at 400 degrees, along with cooking them in the bacon grease, as well as having the bacon on top. It's gonna have a really good flavor. We're gonna get to eat some bacon. We're gonna get to eat some Brussels sprouts so we can have bacon that we like to eat and eat Brussels sprouts because it's healthy. Then we put the balsamic vinaigrette on top, or the reduction, and you got a great appetizer. It's pretty simple. As you can see, not a lot going on here. We don't have a bunch of exotic ingredients, but what you do get is an excellent appetizer, or you can serve it as a side dish with your meal. And Shawnee Mac, this one's for you. So with that, we got 45 seconds left. We're gonna pull it out, drizzle our balsamic vinaigrette in there, and go from there. Now, you can cook it for much longer if you want crispier Brussels sprouts, which is another reason why you don't cook the bacon all the way through. Because if you cook the bacon all the way through and then you go ahead and bake it, you end up with burnt bacon, and why would you do that to bacon? That's just cruel. 10 seconds. And that's what you get. You know it's done right when the bacon is just about perfect, right? All right. Okay, there you have it. We got oven baked Brussels sprouts with a balsamic vinaigrette reduction and some bacon bits. All right. Man, that's good. So make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Thanks very much for joining us, and we'll see you next time on Cooking with Cookie. Have a great day.